Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary Beatrice. Thank you for clicking in today's video. For today's video, guys, I'm back at it. You guys ask and I'm gonna answer. So I did another questions and answers right here on my Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I actually did a part 1 for this one. So if you guys want to click on this video, I actually did a part 1 for this, how to be a content creator, and I answered most questions like UGC, brand deals, and all that stuff. But I asked you guys even more, and we're gonna answer, and today is that day. Starting off with the first question, I'm gonna put it right here. How are you able to secure sponsorships? It seems like you have consistent paid ones. Ooh, tea. Okay, so for this one, how do I secure sponsorships? Honestly, as I mentioned in my last video, before, when I first started, I actually used to reach out to the brands. Yeah, I actually used to reach out to the brands and pitch myself to them and actually... Anyways, before I got distracted, guys. So number 1 question is that how are you able to secure sponsorships? It seems like you have consistent paid ones. So as I said on my very last video, how did I do it in the beginning? First of all, honestly, guys, when I was starting content creating, I actually reached out to the brands. I literally pitched myself to the brands, and I would reach out through DMs, emails, if I got their email from their marketing team or whatever, or I searched it up on their website. I actually would reach out to them, send the outline of what I can do for them, make a video for them, edit a video for them, promote them, and all of that. So yeah, and then I would also send in my media kit. So having a media kit is really helpful, and that's kind of how I secured my sponsorships. But now with the following that I have and with the TikTok and social media that I'm currently on, brands actually reach out to me most of the time. I would say, I want to say like around like 90 to 10% now. I mostly get them from them reaching out to me, only because I've been so busy and dealing with all these stuff is kind of like, okay, it's a little overwhelming. So if I have time to like pitch into the brands, I would. But yeah, I just want more of a detailed kind of like email of what I say to them and all that. I would gladly do that for you guys if you guys want a part 3 of videos like this. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. Our second question is, what online platform do you use for scheduling, editing tools, and camera? So with my camera, I actually use the Sony ZV-1F, and it is such a very good beginner friendly camera, and honestly I love it so much for my vlogging. It has like a little screen where I can look at myself. It also comes in with like a little fluffy mic thing that I use for the voice for the recording to make it as crisp as possible. But yeah, that's what I use for my cameras. And then I also use my iPhone 12. So this is an iPhone 12 mini. I know it looks very small, but it is an iPhone 12 mini, okay y'all. The camera honestly is really nice on this. I'm thinking of upgrading maybe to 13, but I don't know, we'll see. And for scheduling, I actually just use Google Drive, or also literally just like my Apple Calendar. I try not to make it complicated, and I also use a planner. I'll show you guys my planner. This is the planner I got from Dollarama. Literally $3, and so far I've got all my plans. I've written all my plans. I like this planner because it's also got like the whole month where I can actually like plan my month ahead and look ahead to those, and it also has like the day-to-day, what I need to do, and all that good stuff. So honestly, a simple planner like this can go a long way. And for editing purposes and such, for reels I edit with CapCut, and for YouTube videos I edit with Canva and iMovie. That's kind of like what I use. I literally on those all day, every day. That's how I keep myself organized and on track and sane. Okay, let's move on to the next question. What's the best way to put yourself out there as a lifestyle content creator in Calgary? Y'all, get out. Literally just like explore places, whether you're on your own or whether with new people, with your old friends. Just get out as much as possible. Literally, even if it's not even in Calgary, like whether if you're in a different city that you're at, wherever you are, where you're watching me right now, just explore out there. Go out there, whether if it's by yourself or no one's with you. Just go out there, pick up a camera, and just appreciate life and where you are, wherever you are. Even if you're going to grab coffee by yourself, I don't know, just going there. I think think for me, I really like doing, especially when I lived alone and I was renting rooms by myself, I love going to coffee shops and I love talking to the baristas there, and I love going to restaurants, and I love finding out different places and then posting about it on my Instagram, just little things like that. And that's really like the best way to get out there and get your name out there and get connected with people on Instagram. Literally follow creators, message them, be like, hey, like I do this, what do you do? Do you do this too? And don't be afraid to really brand yourself. Like when you're doing lifestyle content creating or any content creating, the brand is you. Like you literally market you, and that's what's the difference between influencers and marketers, because like marketers, they help other people brand like themselves or brands or restaurants or whatever, right? But if you want to become a content creator or influencer, you're the brand. Like literally brands will pay you to showcase their brand because they believe that you can do that, you know what I mean? So yeah, like you can even, whatever you're wearing, you can even like tag people and tag the brand that you're wearing, like simple things like that. I think just really getting out there and getting your name out there and not being afraid to just be like, hey, this is me, this is what I do. Trust me, that's what I did. I literally ate in restaurants alone. So yeah. Next question is, hi, do you find UGC platforms help for finding opportunities, or do you reach out? Add HOC. I don't really know what HOC means, y'all. UGC, it definitely helps for platforms. Personally, I remember doing my very first UGC, I got paid $50 simply because I reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm willing to do UGC photos for you, da 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 da. And they're like, okay, how much? And this is when I was starting out. I didn't know that this was low for the quality I've given them, okay? And I charged them $50. My lowest one was actually $40, not even, like I think 35, something along that line. And yeah, like it definitely helped, like reaching out just for UGC. And the nice thing about UGC is like user generated content. You literally do not even have to post it on your profile. You can literally just make them a video, make them photos, give it to them, and they'll post it on their end. But that doesn't count copyrights though. So if you want to make extra money, you can actually charge them for content usage rights, meaning that they have full rights to your photos with your face in it and how you took them, for them to keep it and use it however they want. UGC is literally that. So yeah, I find that it really helps out when you're starting out. Definitely don't be afraid to put yourself out there. That's another way to make connections, and it's another way to make a relationship. And sometimes if you don't even get it now, you'll probably get it in the future. Like you never know. I've had some brands where I messaged them a long time ago and they just reached out to me like now. Like it really depends. So yeah, I find that reaching out helps a lot. It builds a relationship, it builds that you're willing to work with them. And yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. There's a lot of people in the sea. Push yourself out there. Why wouldn't you? You know? Okay, next question is, which iPad do you have? Mine just broke and not sure if I should upgrade or not. Girl, so I actually have the iPad 9 generation, and this is from my boyfriend. He got this for me for my birthday, y'all, and I love it. Honestly, I do most of my editing here. I love doing my emails here and watching like my YouTube videos and Netflix in here. Honestly, I'm thinking of getting like a pen. Let me know if you guys have a pen. I will definitely love to like see if it's worth investing in it. I'm pretty sure it is, but I just want some validation. But yeah, I got the iPad 9th generation, and yes. All right, next and last question of the day, y'all. I'm sorry, okay? Sorry. Hi Queen, how do you feel about the amount of followers? Do they matter or it doesn't? Okay, I wanted to say this is my last question because this is tea, y'all. This is tea. Personally, in this industry, unfortunately, many people are actually buying followers now. And honestly, I'm sorry, but buying your following and your ads and stuff will only hurt your algorithm. Although it is nice, especially if you are selling something specifically, but it will hurt your algorithm. It will literally, it's not going to be organic. Like literally you will attract people who doesn't even probably want to follow you. Only some of those followings are not actually following you. And sometimes like it sucks. Like you want your engagement. Sometimes brands will reach out for engagement, But another thing that I also learned, unfortunately, is that sometimes brands only look at followings and rather than the person's drive and passion for content creating, unfortunately. And yes, although that yes, having a big following will definitely help. It will definitely help you secure some good deals out there and it'll help you establish your rates. But at the same time, I don't think it really is a big deal as long as the person is really working for it. Like, yes, of course we want to grow, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's unfair for like the people who actually have passion for it. I think that people need to look at like their drive and engagement and like passion for this industry, because sometimes people just buy following and people just buy ads, and it's really unfair for those who's wanting to grow organically and authentically, personally. But it sucks, y'all. It sucks. Anyways, I think that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in and clicking in. I know it's a little bit small, it's a little bit of a shorter video, but I just wanted to pop up here and say hi and talk to you guys and give more advice, and I hope it really helped. So yeah, I will try and do more of these and kind of like more questions and answers for you guys to relate to and have, but I hope that makes sense. Like, I know some of them are, feel free to have disagreements with me. Like, honestly, comment down below if you guys think that something I said, like, you don't agree with something I said, or maybe you do something differently than me. But you know, I feel like this is a good thing about content creating, because like, it's such a creative outlet that it's like, honestly, there's no right or wrong answers. Whatever works for you is work for you. Whoever follows you follows you, and sometimes, yeah, just have fun with it. That's my number one rule. Just go for it. The right people will find you, and the right people will, you'll attract the right people. You will attract the right people. The right people will come to you. The right following will be there for you, and the right support system will be there for you. Just trust yourself, believe in yourself, and go for it. That's all I can. It's fun out there. Get invited to free events. Get invited to everything, y'all. It's fun out here. And yeah, anyways, okay, I'm gonna start yapping. Been yapping, and I'll see you guys in the next video on Sunday. So I've been trying to post on Wednesdays and Sundays to grind. So yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. We're so close to 500. We're gonna reach 500, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Okay, bye.